Greetings, y'all. It's your girl, Lady Nod, and you're sitting down with the 8 count. Welcome. If this is your first time tuning in, happy that you're here, happy that you're listening. But if you're a returning guest, you already know what we're about to get into and about to break it down. And it's all dance things related. So thanks for being here. Subscribe, like, share, tell your mother, tell your best friend, tell your auntie, tell your uncle, tell everybody about me, baby. I want everybody to know. So tonight, I have the pleasure of welcoming another guest from the dance community. Her name is Sjaedah. Everybody clap it up. Thank you for being on the 8 count with me. I'm just now starting up, so I really, really appreciate my guests that come out and say they're gonna sit down with me. It's something I don't take for granted. So thank you, thank you, thank you.
And listen, before we begin, let me just start by saying we also want to give our Lady Nod her flowers.
Oh my gosh, girl.
It is so important for us to come together as a community, not
For
just
sure.
when we're dancing, but definitely outside of the dance space.
Yeah.
There's just things that we just get being dancers.
Dancers.
That nobody else, like, you just gotta
They don't
be
understand.
there.
You have to be in it.
You just gotta be in it. So
Yeah.
and also as dancers, we speak with our bodies, but we do have voices as
Oh,
well.
yeah.
And there's so
Oh,
much
yeah.
for us to speak up about, speak on, and to express.
Yes.
So to give us this platform, I just want to say thank
Oh,
you.
girl, it's my pleasure.
Yes, I am so honored. I'm so excited to sit down and do this. Y'all better tune into the 8 count.
Listen, she
Do
said
you
it.
hear me?
Listen to
the
her.
8 count podcast, 5, 6, 7, 8 on that count podcast.
Period.
Okay.
The energy is up.
It's up.
The
baby.
energy is
we
up.
are here.
Girl,
Yes.
how was it coming here? Was it a lot of traffic? Was the
No,
ride okay?
It was a smooth ride. Happy Sunday. God is good.
God
Praise
is
the
good
Lord.
all the time.
All the time. God is good. Praise the Lord. Happy Sunday.
Happy Sunday, baby. So today I really wanted to talk about a few things. And I felt like you were the perfect guest that I could touch on these things with, because you just have that charisma and that charm. So for one, let's kind of jump in and talk about you. You know, I adore that you're from Jersey. Big up Jersey. Big up Jersey, okay?
Brick City in the building.
All right, and I have
Representing Newark, New
slight
Jersey.
bias to my Jersey. A
Okay.
slight bias, baby, because I
best
just
state in the
think
world.
a Jersey dancer is a little bit different than the rest of them.
Okay.
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 But tell them a little bit about where you're from exactly in Jersey and how that kind of shaped your dance experience.
So yeah, I'm from Jersey. I'm from Newark, New Jersey specifically, from Brick City. I would say that my dancing being from Jersey, definitely the influence hip hop wise.
Yeah, for
Jersey
sure.
Club. Hello. Jersey Club. Y'all
Yeah.
already know what it's hitting for. But outside of that, I actually didn't train in Newark. I actually trained in Montclair, New Jersey.
Okay.
I trained under Miss Charlize McKinley Wiggins at Premier Dance Theater from the age of 3 all the way until 18.
Absolutely.
And with this studio, I actually got introduced to her through a program at my preschool. She used to come and teach dance to us. And my first dance ever was a daddy-daughter dance that I did with my big brother.
I love that.
And my mom was so in love with what my dance teacher brought to us while we were in preschool. She just signed me up for the dance school. And girl, that was all she wrote. I trained in ballet, Horton, jazz, hip-hop, tap, and as well as performance, as well as African. I was a part of 2 performance companies within Premier. The younger group, which was Workshop Kids, and then the older group, which was Premier Dance Ensemble.
Okay.
And we would go and perform all over. We performed at Six Flags. We actually performed at the Apollo Theater too. We made it to the second round, I believe, at the Apollo Theater while I was in high
the
school.
Apollo audience is a tough crowd.
Okay,
So
listen,
you can't
now,
just put on that stage doing anything.
We had something to say. We definitely showed up and showed out. I believe that was my senior year of high school when we did that. We've also had performed at NAACP events. So I've just gotten a lot of experience of how I wanted, the type of dancer I wanted to be coming into this industry, and all the things I can do. Also, my dance teacher also went to Rutgers, so she got a business degree. And she owns a dance school, so that
Love
is
that.
also my end goal. My stopping point is to have my own dance studio at the end of my career.
The inspiration is there.
Okay,
It was just really there.
It's just being able to see that.
Yeah.
That was another thing. And then also coming up from Jersey, we have this performing arts center called NJ Pack.
Come on now, because I know about NJ Pack.
Let's talk about it.
I know about NJ Pack.
Okay,
Come
because
on.
NJ Pack, that was where you went when you had field trips and they wanted you to see something.
Yes.
That's why the theater. That's where I seen Ailey. That's where I seen
Alvin
Theater
and
of
Ailey.
Harlem.
Yes, ma'am.
That's where I seen all of that. And so that also sparked in me like, yo, when I make it, I'm going back to perform at NJ Pack. Like, I want to be able to either put my own show there or be performing with a collective or a group and performing that same stage and be able to
what a dream.
Do that. I want to provide that experience for those kids who are me, who are watching from the audience like, wow, oh my God. So, yeah, that's really how coming from Jersey really, really raised me. And really helped me thrive dance-wise. And then also, I honestly feel like when I left Jersey, it made me realize how we actually don't have as much as everything else. When you go to these other cities. So I went from Jersey to Philly because I went to Temple, graduated from Temple twice.
Okay.
And then I was exposed to all these dance studios. I was exposed to dance videography. I didn't even know people were recording class. Like, I did not know that was a thing.
Yes, right.
And then I was able to travel to New York and see what classes were offered there. Then started to see media across the country, like studios in LA. And I just realized, like, wow, there's so much out there in the dance world. So my dance school, I would say our pathway was more concert dance. So I was really into like Alvin Ailey, learning about Lester Horton, really learning about being on those concert stages. But then when I made it out of Jersey, that's when I learned more about the commercial dance world. Jersey definitely gave me like my start, my drive, I locked in.
For sure.
I locked in there. And then everything I gained from locking in, all the knowledge, I just was able to carry and apply it to everything else I was learning as I grew up and started to grow. I know that was a lot.
Lovely. That was good. So, girl, when we talk about dance and, you know, the training that we have to put into it and the time that we have to put into it, sometimes it can be a lot on the coins. It can be a lot on your purse. We're funding our passions in a way that's like, sometimes it might be a quick $25 here, but sometimes it might be a good $200 to $300 somewhere else. And navigating funding our passions can be a little bit tricky. You know, not every dancer has a 9-to-5. You know, a lot of dancers struggle with the idea of having a 9-to-5 and dancing on the side. Sometimes they're like, nah, scrap that. I just want to dance all the time.
Right.
My job needs to be dance related. I don't want to have a 9-to-5. I don't want to sit at a desk. I just want to dance.
Yeah.
So I wanted to ask you, as someone that is balancing that as well, how do you think like that impacts us as dancers, having to either challenge ourselves to balance a 9-to-5 with dance, or just saying, no, I'm just going to go for it. Might be a little bit of a struggle, but I'm just going to go for dance full time.
Very hard.
Yeah, it's a challenge.
Honestly, I'm going to be very honest. It can be very discouraging at times because when you're delving deep into adulthood, and then on top of being an adult, you're trying to pursue your dreams. You have to make a choice.
Yeah.
You have to make a choice.
Yeah.
And so for me, Honestly, I'm not even going to lie. I'm very much at the point where I'm only around if there's money attached to it. Meaning.
Break that down a little bit.
I am currently at the point where work comes first.
Yeah.
Now, I am blessed that my work is dance as well.
Right.
So by day, I am a paraprofessional at a special needs school.
Okay.
And then by night, I do teach in Philly.
Yes.
I'm also a rehearsal director for a company in Philly, as well as I teach adults and kids.
Okay.
So thankfully, all my time ends up going to dance.
Yes.
But then I'm not around to take class and this and that because I have to make the choice. Once again, these classes are not free.
They're not free. They're not free.
Not free. And not only that, let's consider travel.
Yeah. Not all of us live in these inner cities that have all these dance opportunities.
Okay.
So some of us,
we are coming from different places.
Yeah.
And thus, now I also have to consider not only paying for the class, I have to consider also paying for my gas.
Yep.
And whatever, and maintenance on the car after you keep driving it everywhere.
Tell them about it.
Okay.
Like, listen.
This is one part of it. So for me, I do find the balance based on my needs.
Yeah. Okay.
Now, that's not to say I live life for me.
Right. Right.
I live life for me. At the end of the day, I always do what makes me happy, but I'm also very realistic.
You have to be.
And then when you got a Geico bill, when you got a car note, when you have an electric bill, when you have rent,
can you pay my bills? Can you pay my telephone bills?
Can you pay them?
Bills, baby.
Can you pay them?
The bills don't stop.
They don't
just
stop.
because you want to pursue your passion, baby.
Okay.
The bills are still going to be there. And I always say, like, as we get older, it's only going to get more taxing because we might not have the luxury of being at mom and dad's house.
Okay.
We have to pay that rent.
Okay.
And sorry, if that rent comes on the 1st, I might not be able to make that class on the 5th.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
I'm so sorry.
I'm sorry to that girl. I'm sorry to that boy.
There's nothing left.
I have to keep the lights on.
Okay.
I have to.
So that honestly, I'm honestly, from my standpoint, my needs come first.
Yeah.
So I'm at this point, I'm only around when I'm called for a job. If not, because I'm also, the thing is, I'm always working though.
Yeah.
So my paraprofessional job is every day, Monday through Friday, 7:30 to 3. And then I'm teaching at night. And so the times, and then on the weekends, I'm working on the weekends.
Yeah.
So this is what the balance becomes. It doesn't really become about dance and finance. It becomes about life and rest.
Yes. Yes.
So those are the two things that I'm balancing currently. Life and rest. Life is dance, work, gym, all of that.
Yeah.
And then sleep is on the other hand, because baby, I'm telling you, if you do not get the sleep, you do not make it to the rest of the thing.
And I'm glad that you said that because it brings me into something else that I want to talk about with leisure.
Yeah.
Having that leisure time as professional dancers. I find that some dancers, sometimes we have a weird way of missing out on things, missing out on.
FOMO is real as a dancer.
Like you have your friends, you have your family, they have accomplishments that you want to be a part of.
Yes.
And whether you're a booked tour dancer, whether you're a teacher that has a tight schedule of classes, or whether you're just in the paint training and booking up your own time to make sure you cater to your training.
Yeah.
Sometimes it can take away from you showing up for others and being there, or even having a vacation. Okay. I wanted to shed light on dance not having an off season. We have all these sports. Football has an off season. Basketball has an off season. Baby, golf has an off season. Hockey has an off season. Even cheerleading has an off season. But dance,
baby, they need
does
us.
not have we're off for the winter.
No.
Oh, we're off for the spring. For the fall, you can sit out. There is no off season in dance.
For that. There's no
off season. There's constantly something with dance that's going on, and something that you should or should not attend or be a part of or not be a part of, projects that are going, tours that are happening.
Yeah.
There's no off season. So with your leisure time, do you find that you're able to still pour into your friends and family and vacation?
I need a
let's be
vacation.
real.
I need a vacation today. Somebody
This
fly
might
me
be
out
your
somewhere.
wake up call too, girl. It might be some time.
I need a vacation today.
Put
Somebody
some of
fly
that
me
money
out.
into that.
Okay. No, for real. I definitely, that's another thing. In order to stay sane,
Yeah.
because honestly, just living life, you can get lost.
Headspace going.
Like, I've have had a number of breakdowns where it's just too much.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, it doesn't matter that this is something I wake up and do every
day.
It's too much.
Can
sometimes.
be really exhausting on the mind.
And and then it's like, so I have to also take time to be with my family. I have to, like,
regroup and center yourself.
Especially where it's a job that I'll be there again next week.
Mm-hmm.
Baby, I'm gonna miss this week because I need to be with my mom.
Yeah, no,
I
for
need
real.
to see my brother, my niece, my grandmother, my cousin, my aunt, my uncle. I need to be with my family because that's what keeps me grounded.
Yes,
that is what reminds me that I'm still a human being.
Okay.
Like, I'm not just someone that's constantly just on the go doing things. Because I am, because that's what life
because
is
that's
for
what,
me.
As a
what it is
dancer,
for me
our art
an-
is the art of moving. So we
literally-
move a lot,
Literally giving,
but the stillness.
literally need the stillness.
Yeah.
After giving my mind, my body, and then another thing too. So going from working in a school all day, I'm constantly in contact with people. I'm constantly in contact with talking, dealing, and then to go teach, I'm constantly in contact with people. Like, it's constantly about pouring into others, which I love. Thank you, God. Let me say thank you to my Lord and Savior, because I was put here to serve. So I don't take anything that I do lightly, but I cannot continue to pour into others if I have nothing left to pour in the first place. If you have nothing
in yourself.
So I would advise everybody, please prioritize your break times, prioritize your rest times, and prioritize your family time. And then I can't really speak on vacation because my life right now is not about vacation. Respectfully, I wish. I'm waiting for that. I'm waiting for that big bang. I'm waiting for that check to come. So vacation can be on there.
Yes.
But as for the things that I do have control over, so my rest, my sleep, and family time, please make sure that you are doing that. Because life also can start to feel very lonely. When you're constantly on the move, when you're constantly going, it just feels like you're existing. And so you need to find what makes life worth living.
I really like that you shared that. You know,
you have to.
I really like that you shared that, because our ambition can definitely get in the way of our mental health.
For sure.
And just taking care of yourself. If, like you said, if you don't pour into yourself, if you can't get up in the morning, how are you going to dance? How are you going to move if you can't get up? If you don't have the will, if your mind is cracking down, how can you really say 5, 6, 7, 8? Okay. Because it's like, I'm not even mentally there. I'm looking at the moves, I'm getting the choreo, and it's going in one ear and out the other, because I'm not even really there in my spirit. I'm just not there. So I'm really glad that you touched on that, because that's really so important.
It's a lot of self-investment. Like, the thing about being a dancer, everything is about investing in yourself. Like,
absolutely.
Taking care of your physical health, your mental health, your appearance.
Yes. Girl. Because right here, this is basically the brand.
Okay.
Right here.
This
whole thing is the brand. And when I'm not moving, it's still this.
It's still that.
I still have to come with my head high.
Okay.
Because I still have to deliver.
Okay.
It might not be a count. It might not be a step. But I still have to deliver because I don't know who's around me. And you never know if your personality turns you off from people. You still have to deliver. So
let's talk about
that's
it.
really important.
It's all about investing in yourself, investing in your training. Like, that's when going back to balancing the funds and things like that. You have to know what is worth investing your time and money into, and make sure that it is paying you back.
Hello,
make sure it is paying you back. I need a return on my investment. ROI, I need a return on my investment. So I think that also will inform you too how to navigate when and what to give your time to, because it's all about what am I getting back as a result. I think a lot of time as dancers too, especially as we grow and especially as we try to find ourselves and then also trying to get jobs, I think we do a lot of giving out. Baby, what's coming back?
What? Not to say what do I get out of this,
but
what do I get out of it?
When I'm paying you money, baby, what do I get out of it? No, I need to know.
I need to know. I need to make sure.
And it has to be worth it. And it's okay. And my thing is, I want to also say this too. Know your worth so you know what to negotiate when you enter in different rooms. So if you know I offer this as my value, this is what I have to offer, then as a return, I will also need this day to rest. I need this time to do this. I need this, and that. Like, go in knowing what you have to offer. So then when you enter in the investment or anything else, the person feels on the other side feels safe, but you feel safe too, because you're like, okay, I know that this person also respects what I bring, and thus they will respect and show their respect by what they offer me in return.
Oh, that was beautifully said. Can we get a clock it for that? Can we just sit and get a clock it for that?
Okay.
Baby, we're talking about the things. We're talking about the things.
All of them.
So now, let's get a little messy. let's get a little messy, because
let's have a time.
I think it would be a disservice if we weren't on the 8 count talking about all the things. Dance can be a little bit cliquey.
Okay, let's talk about it.
It can be a little bit of a cliquey game here. Okay? Who you know,
who you don't know,
who you would
like to know,
who you would like to know, who you're cool with, who you're not cool with. Why do you feel as though like our sport gets cliquey like that? You know, why do you feel like there's that atmosphere that can sometimes be in the room?
You know, I honestly feel like dance is pretty much like high school. On some I'll frame it in a High School Musical type thing, because I went to a charter school, so I didn't have it was pretty much organized, but
very structured. Okay.
You know how in High School Musical, when they broke out into the status quo dance break, and there were all these different groups. That's to me, that's exactly what dance is. Like, to sum it up, that is what the clique and things is. I think it really stems from finding who you feel like you belong to. So I think a lot of friendships within dance, like, we start with the dancing. But then it becomes about the energy. So who you feel like your energy goes well with, or who you feel like your sense of style meshes well with. Or who you see yourself spending your time outside of dance with. I definitely think that's where the cliques come from, and I just think it's just different groups of people, and I think it can be helpful and harmful. Pros and cons. Yeah, there's pros and cons to it. I think the pros of it being cliquey or having groups is the fact that, like, you can put your friends on. You can, and that's a blessing. It's it's about community.
Community in that sense.
Okay, community is the pro. Clique is the con.
Say it again. Say it again.
Community is the pro, clique is the con.
I really like that.
So that's
Baby, I need that on a shirt.
Okay.
Hashtag me.
Let's say the community is the pro, clique is the con. Let's see the difference between the two. So community, I feel like, let's go back to that High School Musical scene.
Yeah.
That was cliquey because it made it negative when you belong to different groups and things, rather than looking at we're all at Eastside High and
I just have a strength and skill here.
I have others that also have the strength and skill. So this is who I continue to build art with, and that is what
community.
That is community.
Yeah.
It becomes cliquey when
people,
of
not
course,
trying to
when
let you
people,
in.
you just the words out.
Like, girl.
When it's made clear that you're not a part.
Yeah.
That's when it becomes cliquey, and that's when it's like, but baby, I just want to dance.
I just want to dance. Like at this point, I just want to dance.
I just want to dance.
Don't want to be your best friend.
Okay.
Don't need to be invited.
Okay, let's get into it.
On this dance floor, you better make some room for me. Okay, that's not right.
Let's really let's really talk about it, because I think when we get away from community and move into cliques, that also just creates more separation, and it makes it hard to be in the dance space.
Yeah.
So for me, for anybody that know me, even if you my friend, the minute I step in the stool on that floor, baby, I am deaf. I do not hear. And I'm in blind. I do not see. Why? I came there to do one thing. I came here to do one thing, baby. If I don't have the 8 by the first 3 tries, baby, don't even come over here. Don't talk to me, because I need to get it. I need to get my life.
Really? And it's not you.
And it's not you. It's all about me.
It's me.
It's all about me.
Come on.
It's all about me. But then once that is over, but also me, I'll be the loudest person in the room.
Girl, I know, because I've been in the room with you. Y'all don't know that I actually know this girl, and she's a key.
Baby,
and you're a key. But
baby,
the way that you switch, it actually really is remarkable, and I also had to learn that about you myself.
Yeah, like I don't want anybody to think, because I think also, because we're speaking on the topic of cliques and community and things like that.
Yeah.
The third thing is being standoffish. That's the third group. That's me. I don't want anybody to think that I am antisocial or standoffish, or I don't want to connect with anybody. But when I say I have dedicated my life to this art craft since the age of 2, I've been dancing in my mom's womb. I came out of her dancing.
Yeah.
And I've been training. I've been, like, when I say blood, sweat, and tears, sleep, sacrifice, everything for dance. And I will do it every single day till I die, and probably in heaven.
Yep.
When I only have an hour and a half,
I'm using all 60 minutes.
Baby, I'm using it all. I'm using it all.
What are we talking about?
There's nothing to talk about. And please, and also, because I've had this talk a couple times. Also, gauge when you can ask me for the step. Because, baby, I'm also trying to figure it out. And I can't, even if I got it, and it's not that I'm not there to help others.
Right.
But I did pay for this for me.
Exactly.
And this is my experience.
The teacher's up there.
Okay.
The choreographer's up there. Right now, I'm not wearing my choreographer hat.
Okay.
I'm wearing my student hat.
I'm not wearing the assistant hat.
So as much as I would help, I would like to help you cheat on the test. As much as I would like to help you cheat on the test, bitch. Bitch, number 3 is B. Number 4 is C. As much as I would like to, I need to make sure I lock in right now, okay?
Yeah, and so that's what I think it is. Like, so I think community. So I would say I also learned the importance of community and networking once I became a teacher and instructor within urban movement art. Shout out to Vince, shout out to Riley, who actually got me in the door with that. I learned that community is actually about just showing up and supporting.
Yeah.
And giving your energy and undivided attention to someone or something when everybody is on that one accord, and then about lifting up whoever is in the space. That's community.
Yeah.
I think I think cliques can kind of, once again, it's exclusive, and it's not really about being inclusive. Exclusivity and inclusivity are not the same things at all. So when you exclude people, and then you kind of are just working with your pool group, which is great. Like, okay, nobody's knocking it, but it does, in the same way for a person that's standoffish, cliques also separate you from the community.
Yeah.
And so I think all in all, even myself, I want to continue to build community and spaces. I will not be doing that when I'm learning the stuff, though.
Yeah.
I will not be doing that while I'm learning the stuff. But y'all can always catch me when it's time for them groups, when it's time to cheer and yell and hoot and holler. I will be there.
I will be there to lift you up.
I would be there for a hug and a welcome and a thank you for being there.
Yeah.
I am so open to that. I just think that's why I think it gets cliquey when that doesn't become a thing. Like, even if you are standoffish or have your group, like, it's all about, at the end of the day, unity.
Yeah.
Bringing us all in.
And you mentioned something that actually it jogged something that I wanted to also speak on within this topic, that even sometimes with the cliques, I think that's why maybe some people get offended, because within cliques, it's not like community. So sometimes when you need to tell someone about themselves or give constructive criticism, in a clique, it gets read wrong. In community, it's like, thank you for pouring into me, thank you for the tip, thank you for that. Like, but with the clique, it's like, now I'm kind of nervous to tell you, girl, like, that wasn't the step. Or like, girl, your attitude be crazy some days, because we're a clique and you're going to take it personal. You're going to take it more as a jab more than a lighthearted, like, just observation. And I find with cliques that sometimes it's like, if the clique doesn't have all the same thought about one thing, it's like hard to go against the grain, or it's hard to speak up, or it's like, well, those two in the clique, they the best of friends, so ain't no saying nothing to them anyway. So again, I think it's very important, community. Not cliques, because everybody is still a student. No matter what caliber we get to in dance, that's the thing about our sport. Yeah. There's always more to learn.
There's always
so if
more
you're
to
too
learn.
much in your clique and they not helping you grow, it's not a good. You need to get some more community, because that clique is just gonna root you on, and they could root you on to the gutter too.
Yeah, and the thing is, you can still be an individual in community. Yeah, I feel like clique defines your identity. Like, there's a certain. Like going back to that High School Musical reference, like, if you were in a band, you were in that band group. If you were a baker, you were in that baker group. And then once people found out that people from other groups were doing other things that belong,
they did Zac Efron crazy. They said singing.
No.
What you mean you want to sing?
No.
He like, well,
my man's with the creme brulee. Why the ball player couldn't be a baker?
Why couldn't the ball player be on the theater team too? They did Zach dirty, had him sneaking in the dark to sing a song. That's crazy.
No, baby, if it had been community, they would have been like, yo, look at our star player. Also the star in the musical.
In the musical, baby, the whole basketball team should be in the audience for the play.
Uplifting.
That's community. I really like that.
Yes, I agree.
And I think that brings us to our next segment with clout culture.
Okay.
Because, baby, when it comes to clout culture, clout is a disease that everybody's affected by. I'm not just gonna say that dance is hit with it, but baby, that's with anything. Clout with any sport, clout with social media, clout with anything. I don't know why clout becomes such a culture in our day and age. 2025, baby, it's clout driven. I'm not even gonna lie.
Yeah.
But why do you think it's so hard for dancers to support each other if they're not A-list choreographers. And to those that are tuning in, when I say an A-list choreographer, we're talking about the choreographers that have been blessed enough to deal with your favorite celebrity, that have been blessed to deal with your favorite brand, and to bring that choreography and that creative direction to the projects that you love to see, that you might not know who's the choreographer behind it, but those are what we deem as A-list choreographers. And I want to kind of pick your brain about why certain dancers jump for an A-list choreographer, or for that knowledge from an A-list choreographer. Not to say it's not good knowledge, but something that you could probably get from a peer that's also hard in the paint, been at it for 10 plus years, and that's right here, your neighbor. Like, where do you think that comes from?
I think it's all about opportunity.
Okay.
Especially once people learn that people are getting booked from classes, I think it was over after that point. And
that changed.
That
changed a lot, because
I didn't think that
in the early 2000s, you're not getting booked off being in class per se. In the early 2000s, it was audition. And not to say that
and I
there's
think
not
the
auditions, but
the pandemic definitely changed.
oh
that
yeah,
too,
pandemic
for sure,
hit us,
because even they tell us
culture.
They tell us that our Instagram now is our resume and this and that, and so I think people jump at A-list choreographers because of the potential opportunity, and also because who doesn't want to be seen by
let's be real.
Let's be real. Who does not want to be seen by someone who's doing their thing out in the industry, and potentially you want to work with them as well. Yeah. But I think it makes it hard for those who are working in the community to who are teaching to
get that support. Like,
get
that big up.
I think, for example, for me, like with my intermediate hills classes, like pushing, trying to promote, people want intermediate dance from me, but then nobody shows up. Yeah. And so I think it makes it hard for, it's like people who aren't the A-list and aren't getting people in their classes or this and that, like they're kind of running on a lesser schedule. Like I'm not going to continue to put in for space and then people don't show up. And then
they're not showing
up.
And
it doesn't, it's not to say that I'm not okay or anybody's not okay teaching no 1 or 3 people. But when you see that there's a community, a vast community, and then also, I think it's also the fact that it's all about what draws the crowd and this and that. Like
pop culture,
because I'm a person who understands that too though. Like, baby, when I go to a class, who here? I'm like, who's here?
Who's here? Yeah.
Who's here? But yeah, I really feel like it's opportunity when it comes down. When I sit there and think about it, I really think it comes down to like opportunity, like whether also because when you take classes from these people, your views and stuff go up on your content. Yeah. Anytime you post, when you take classes with these people, 10 times out of 10, you get more exposure. It's a little more exposure. Yeah. So I don't think that community teachers or instructors really offer that same exposure, but that's not what it's about.
That's not like always what it's about.
It's not always what it's about. That's what I feel like I miss. Like, even though I'm not taking class as often because I'm teaching and doing all of that. Yeah. I think I miss when it was about just going to class. I just want to dance. Yes. Like, and you just want to bust a step out. I just want, no matter who it is, it doesn't matter. No matter who it is. But also, I understand too, people are thinking about their pockets, and it's like,
I want to invest in the right class.
Yeah, where am I putting my money at?
Yeah.
Baby, they gonna drop that money on that A-list choreographer every time. Every time.
But I just think that same thing. There should be a balance.
It should be.
You know, it takes nothing to support your local.
It takes
your local dancers.
It really don't. And it really don't. And even if you just ask somebody like, "Hey, do you want a session?" or "This is," it don't even have to, like.
Sometimes you don't have to put the money up all crazy. Like sometimes you can get the same outpouring of knowledge and just all around training from your local dancers. And it's like, why did we lose that? Why is it, well, what's the piece? Well, what you teaching? Like, you should honestly be more intrigued in the dancer and their movements and just be like, nah, they said they're teaching.
From you because I want to learn from them.
Yes. It shouldn't be like, well, what's the song you doing it to? Because I don't know if I like the song. Or what's the step? Like, it shouldn't always have to be that.
Yeah.
And I understand that we're in a culture where on social media there are combinations that go viral and you're like, oh, I can't wait for that to be near me so I can get that combo. So I'm not downing it. I'm just saying there should be a balance.
Yeah,
there should always be a balance.
Yeah.
And I just miss sometimes the beauty of that.
Yeah.
And the pressure sometimes of our industry and in our sport can just cloud that, girl.
Yeah,
it's like,
it's
dang.
definitely about the pressure. It's definitely about thinking that you just always gotta pull up.
Yeah, always.
You have
like,
to.
I have to be there. Like, if I'm not in that class, everybody looking at me like she don't even dance for real. Wait a minute.
Where have you been, babe? Where have you been?
It's all that. Just because I missed a class, just because I couldn't make it, I couldn't attend. Like, it's so much pressure.
Yeah.
And yeah, that can definitely be taxing. What etiquette do you think is getting lost in dance due to clout culture?
Just showing up because you want to dance.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
you're too focused about being seen and literally being like, you know, putting yourself out there that you're forgetting, like, you came to dance. You're supposed to leave it on the floor. Like,
yeah, like the being present for that.
Yeah.
Not being present for like who's in the room or what the end result is, but just being present to dance. That's why I want to say shout out to Urban Movement Arts.
Okay,
thank y'all for bringing me into the fold as an instructor, because the heart of the adult, mind you, I teach adults, the heart of the adults in that community, like, they don't come there for nothing but to dance. Dance.
They're not looking for you to put them on.
Nothing.
They're not looking for you to say, hey, like, I got this gig for you. Like, they're just coming to dance.
Like, they just want to dance with me. Like, I'm so, and it has awakened a sense of gratitude, a new level of gratitude, and a new way of how I also want to approach spaces. Because it's like, no, I'm just happy to be here, so that's why I'm here.
Yeah.
And I think that's what's changed a little bit. Like, I just want to be here, not for anybody in particular, but I just want to dance.
Yeah.
Now, also, I do want to say, like, it is okay you don't have to take everybody's class, because I'm also one of them too. Like, I want to be able that I'm pouring into myself in a way that I will enjoy and walk away happy.
Yeah.
Regardless of whether it's challenging or not. But just wanting to dance, like I don't know. I just say it like what's like I just want to dance, bro. And I think that honestly, also stepping away from taking class 2 has allowed me to bring that appreciation back. Like,
damn.
And
sometimes you just need a reset.
You need a reset.
You just need a reset.
Because when you in it, baby, when you in it, it becomes like, okay, well, I'm just doing this thing. But like, I would suggest for any dancers at any point, whether you're training to get into the industry, whether you're just doing it for what you love, I would say really do take a step back and take a pause and realize what you're doing it for.
Yeah.
And say, okay, with the knowledge of how I'm taking dance for me, whether professionally, personally, leisurely, therapeutically, now how do I enter spaces?
Yeah.
Now what rooms do I need to be in to satisfy
these
satisfy
these
what it is,
avenues.
what it is that I'm exploring within dance. So
Yeah.
that's what I think it is. But I honestly, some teachers do say that though. I'm not going to say it doesn't happen. There are certain teachers that definitely say like, yo, whatever you're here for, you do for you.
Yeah.
And then that makes the room like kind of like
lighter.
Because it's
lighter.
It's like going back to our question over clique versus community. Like it no longer becomes about the groups of like, oh, this dancer is this and this is. It's like, no, whether you here as a performer, whether you here to train, whether you here because you just like to, I need a break on a Tuesday night.
Yeah.
Like, everybody is able to mingle in the space.
Yes.
And then, baby, we're here and we're dancing.
And we're dancing.
Can we get back into that? The point is that we're just dancing.
We're just dancing. Yeah. Yeah.
I just want to dance. I just love dance.
I just love moving, girl. I love catching the step.
Yeah, just I don't know if that's really considered etiquette, but definitely just being with people that just love dance.
Yes.
No longer for like, nah, I'm not gonna lie either, baby. I'm here for the job. Like,
yeah,
I'm not gonna lie.
We don't dispute the truth. We don't dispute it. We're just saying.
I am a professional dancer. I will be in there. I will be in there. But I'm also at the point where I realize, like, in order to feed myself as the artist that I am, I need to be doing it because I love it.
Yes. Oh, that is.
I need to do it because I love it.
Hitting it on the nail on the head.
Yeah.
That's how it go? I think that's how you say it.
Right, yeah. Hitting the nail right on the head, baby, yes.
But I think it's just impactful to just kind of just have this conversation because a lot of people are dealing with what we're talking about.
Yeah,
like,
for sure.
There's nothing that's new.
Yeah.
To a dancer that's tapping in, listening to this, they're like, yeah, girl, I know exactly what you're talking about.
Exactly what you're saying.
So yeah, for sure. Tell us a little bit, when it comes to dance, people do different things. People got different things going on. And so here at the 8 Count, we always like to shed light on our guests and the things that they got going on.
Yes.
Within dance, what do you have going on? What goals do you have, or what avenues are you trying out? What you got going on, girl?
Okay. So I am heavy into teaching right now. I will drop everything. I currently teach at Range of Motion, which is Urban Movement Arts second studio, 812 Chestnut, here in Philly.
Come on now.
Beginner Hills, 7 to 8.
Come on.
Beginner Twerk.
Ow. Because the girls be on Instagram and on TikTok saying, I want to know how to do this and I want to know how to do that.
Come to a class. Come to your girl.
Come to a class.
Beginner Twerk, 8 to 9. I also teach at Seduction Dance Studios, 2700 West Girard. I teach intermediate hills there on Fridays. I also teach stretch classes there as well. Stretching is very important.
Now, I personally have been able to have a stretch and dance session with Jay. And baby, let me tell you, she delivers, okay? I'm actually sweating before the step because I don't cater to my stretching enough. So I really advise, if anybody is in the Philly area and you want to pour into your stretching, get with your girl Jay because she's going to stretch you out.
Come on. Hey.
For sure.
Yes. And then I also am the rehearsal director at Straight to the Point Studio for the dance company Elite. That is the older group. I'm so very thankful for that. Yes. And I also have had the pleasure to be a background dancer for a few drag queens here in Philly. Shout out to my best friend. Yeah, I have to say shout out to my best friend Louis because he definitely put me onto that. And then I want to say thank you to all the queens I've worked with. Thank you, Buttercup, for BB Talent. Thank you to all my queens.
Wait, can
thank
we
you to all the queens.
Can we dive into that a little bit? What
Yes.
is it like performing for, you know, a drag show? You know, you have all the people in the audience that are ready to gag, baby.
I love
and then
it.
low key, no shade, no tea. You might catch you a Beyonce because that's the drag that we're doing today. You might catch you a star that you've always wanted to perform behind, and you actually get to tap into that for a night. How is it in the drag world?
Yes, I love it.
Because baby, they're fabulous.
Baby, I love performing. First of all, the drag queens can paint the face down.
The queens deliver.
The
wardrobe,
the
hair,
money,
makeup.
The money is spent. Don't play about it. But the whole experience is truly fun.
Yeah.
It definitely allows me to tap into my musical theater background.
Love
I'll touch into that when I finish with this, but I get to play different characters. Yes. It's just a joy.
Yeah.
It's just a joy. And it has allowed,
energy.
First of all, also, it has allowed me to travel to different places. I've been to Arkansas twice.
What's in Arkansas?
Baby,
what's even in Arkansas? But that's the name of the game.
Yeah,
Take me to places I haven't been.
Take me to places I haven't been, baby. I've been to Arkansas twice. Thank you. Thank you. To the queens. And I've just been able to meet a bunch of different people and just be myself.
Yes.
It's just a freedom.
Yeah.
And like I said, it's fun.
Yeah.
It's fun.
It's actually just fun.
Yeah,
like, it's actually really fun.
It's fun. Like it's fun. It's
the crowd energy gets y'all high.
And I love
baby.
I'm behind the entertainer. I love entertaining.
Yeah, baby.
And then getting to sit back and then watch them work. Watch the queens work. Watch them walk in their gowns, baby. Oh, we love the queens.
We love the queens.
We love them. Thank you, queens. Thank you to the community for bringing me into the fold and definitely allowing me to be a part of that.
Oh, I love that.
Yes. But then also I forgot one more thing when it talks to musical theater background. I also have had the pleasure to work with Ensemble Arts Philly at the Kimmel Center.
Oh, that's amazing.
With a program called Set the Stage. Shout out to Mark Wong for bringing me in, for Caitlin, Eliza, all of you. Yeah. We actually put on a show teaching children from, I think, 2nd grade to 5th grade about musical theater. So we put on this whole show where we're singing, acting, and dancing from top to bottom.
Listen.
This will be starting next month. This will be our 3rd run of the show. So I just want to say thank you to Ensemble Arts Philly. Thank you to Set the Stage. Thank you to everybody who has ever believed in me, who has ever saw the superstardom within me and trusted that ability for me to deliver on any job, whether it is as a performer, whether it is as a teacher, whether it is as a choreographer. I just want to say thank you for trusting me, and thank you for allowing me to just live my dreams daily.
Okay.
I would not trade it in for anything else except for a bigger check, so I can keep doing it. Except for a bigger check. I need that check, baby. I need that check so I can keep doing the things I want to do.
And it's gonna come.
I want to keep doing the things
it's gonna come
I
in
do.
Jesus' name.
In Jesus' name, amen. I declare it. I declare it.
Oh my goodness.
But I just wanted to say thank you. Like, I literally, when I say I have literally dedicated my whole entire life to this art craft. Yeah. And I don't plan on stopping. Yeah. That's pretty much what I have going to myself. Shout out to Jay Taught You.
Come on.
That's all I'm gonna say.
Come on.
Shout out to Jay Taught You. Coming soon.
Coming soon, baby. Coming soon.
And then just be on the lookout for Sjaedah London. She has great things coming out that will be presented to the world at some point.
And we can't
And
wait to see
I appreciate all the support and love that has come in and that continues to come in, because we're going to do great things. And at the end of the day, I am all about community. And like I said, God put me on this earth to serve. So I want to make sure at the end all be all of it all, that I am of service to each and every person that I come in contact with. So thank you, everybody.
Girl, I think this was an amazing guest, if I must say so myself. We really appreciate just having a space to talk about dance and the art that we love.
Yes.
Follow me on Instagram and on YouTube at Now She's Nadia. And make sure you tap into the business Instagram at the 8 Count PD. Have a good night, y'all.
Good night.
Girl, yeah.